It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Minnesota Twins. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Minnesota Twins.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster D. Gordon. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Jose Barrios gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Here's D. Gordon now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Hitting off for Seattle, center fielder number 9, D. Gordon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Soft liner to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Gene Segura standing in. He swings and misses. Throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
From the belt, the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Gordon stands at second with no outs. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
And that misses low and away. Ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way.
Ball.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here it is, the 3-0. Line towards center field. Buxton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out, and he is in there.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. As a look, now the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now the 1-0. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Into the box, Robinson Cano. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Cano waits on the first pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 1 for 3. Men on third with 2 down. Rounded down the third baseline. Sano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The M's lead it 1-0. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
James Paxton gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the 4th inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. It's been a slow start as they come in with just one win from their first 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. Strike. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another full count pitch home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the run is Henniger. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
From the stretch. Grounded to first. Healy picks it up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So striding in, Eddie Rosario, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Paxton comes set. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Up around the face. Polanco on third with 2 out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Ball 2.
And 0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
First baseman, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's too high, ball 2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Spann, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Spann. Left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here now is Mike Zunino.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1 home. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-2 is a ball below the zone. 2 out with the man at first. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for Seattle. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Miguel Connell, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 3 for 6.
Third baseman, Miguel Connell.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
No strike.
Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Connell.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside. 3-0 now. The 3-0. He's taken strike one.
Count for 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Set to get his day started, Logan Forsyth. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Henniger. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Batting 7, first baseman, Tyler Austin.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Here's Tyler Austin now. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Sano, base runner at first with one out. In the dirt. And it's too late as he's in there. So he moves all the way up to third here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon moves over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board.
He beat it.
And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Here's Robbie Grossman, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 0 for 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Grossman, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
1-1 the count. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Line drive to left. Spann is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on no base hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. We've played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage on MLB Network. standing in, D. Gordon. He singled his last time up.
Center fielder number 9, D. Gordon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Gene Segura will be next. This is on the ground over to first. Austin loves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Riding in once again, Gene Segura. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Austin trying to get there, and that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but this is a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready now, Nelson Cruz. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's taken for strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And before the 3-2, a move to first. And he'll get back in safely. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Haniger. He hit a sac fly earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. And that's the third out. Mariners leave one. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Standing in, number 64, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. In the air down the line in left. Spann on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner. So with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. Digging in for his second at-bat, Byron Buxton. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't hit the target, it's ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Paxton's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning. And it's fouled away.
2 out, nobody on. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
So coming to the plate, Michael Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Polanco stands at second with 2 gone. Tapper right back to the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And the runner back in standing. In now, Eddie Rosario. A ball and no strikes. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Just a tick behind for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Twins strand a pair. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside, it's 94. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
1 away, and here's the left-handed hitting third baseman, Kyle Seager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1. swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. The 2-2 one more time is laid off of for ball number 3.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Digging in, Ryan Healy. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Connell. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Logan Forsyth.
Into the box now, Logan Forsyth. Hit high and deep to right center. Gordon is after it. He gets there to make the play for the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Tyler Austin.
Here's Tyler Austin now. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. The 1-0.
Nope.
2-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Robbie Grossman. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Haniger. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, number 64, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. This one's down to third. Seager has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twins strand a pair. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Stepping in, Denard Spann. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Number 4, Denard Spann.
First pitch coming, here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Ground ball right side. Forsyth has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's D. Gordon now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Byron Buxton now. No hits
Leading
in 2
off
trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. Buxton ahead in the count. 3 balls and a strike.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Ready once again, Jorge Polanco. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Count remains 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Michael Lee. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for it. And the Twins move out on top 2-1. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. In now, Eddie Rosario.
Number 20, Eddie
And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Paxton peers in. 0-1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Up around the face.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
1-1. Misses. Ball
I got
2.
2 on the count.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Bounce it to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throw into second, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box now, Miguel Connell. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that misses. Ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Rosario at second with 2 down. High and away, not close. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box now, Logan Forsyth. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Up top, it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Two-0 count, and the pitch. Way out in front. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 2-1 Minnesota. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Sano comes up with it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat, which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 pitch. And he misses again. 2-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Lee is in pursuit. 2 gone.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
So stepping in, Kyle Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 1-0. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Buxton ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Mariners leave a couple. They're down 2-1. Juan Nicasio enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 12, Juan Nicasio.
Settling in now, Tyler Austin, 0
Leading off
for
with a
1
quit.
with a run batted in thus
Third
far.
baseman, Tyler Austin.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
Striding forward now is the DH, Robbie Grossman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. Change up in for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat
Number
about your
64.
approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, number 64. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Trevor May is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. No hits to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. The 1-2. This is line to left. Rosario is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box, Denard Spann. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 0-1. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Spann stands at first with 1 out. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Forsyth. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. It's the Twins 2 and the Mariners 1. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Byron Buxton.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you've got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. In there, no balls and a strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. 3-2 now.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Michael Lee will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. One and 1. Here it is. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Ripped down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. And fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Line drive to left, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. The Twins are in front, 2-1. Trevor Hildenberger will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Trevor Hildenberger.
At the plate, D. Gordon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Fielder, number 9, D. Gordon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
This is pulled into right, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
the leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Gordon on at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And now they'll try and get that tying run to third as he puts this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. There's a look at our line score showing the home-standing Twins on top here in Minneapolis as they look to close this one out. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Takes this the other way to right. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Number 10, Cameron Maven.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. With a swinging bunt up the line. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away.
That's ball
no
2.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. The 2-1 home is taken for a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 22, second base.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. The 1-1 home is in off the plate. Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Two down, runners at first and second. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch hit hard to the right side, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. David Phelps will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 35, David Phelps.
Here's Miguel Connell.
Leading off for the Twins, third baseman, Miguel Connell.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull a string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Two and 2.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsyth. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Haniger in pursuit.
He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Tyler Austin.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Austin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground at third. Seager fields it cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Matt Belisle will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Belisle has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 0-1 delivery. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The left fielder, number 4, Denard.
At the plate, Denard Spann. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Zunino. He was a double play victim last time around. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Polanco right there. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Here's Robbie Grossman, his past batting line against David Phelps. He's 1 for 4.
Designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
First pitch on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his right, Connell. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, number 64. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Healy onto the grass, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Pitch popped up. Zunino moving to his left. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Twins are down on 4 pitches. Score remains 2-2. Here's D. Gordon now. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Center fielder, number 9, D. Gordon.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And that's out number 1.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
So striding forward now, Cameron Maybin. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
The 1-0. The runner's breaking for home. And the squeeze was on, but this one will get fouled. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And there's ball two now.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Now the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Mitch Haniger waits on deck. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a line drive. And he has delivered on 3 and 2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here 3-2.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back. Standing in now, Mitch Haniger will roll over it and send it to shortstop. Reined in. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Cano waits on the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Forsyth's able to get there, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Mariners are on top 3-2. Edwin Diaz enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco.
Leading
it
off
was
for
a
the
walk
Twins,
in his last trip.
the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. inside. 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Spann on the run. And they can't run it down. Popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
In now, Michael Lee. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Goodness. 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it here is Seager to make the play. One gone.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Eddie Rosario. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses. The 3-1 taken, strike two.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Spann is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Connell.
Now to the plate, Miguel Connell, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Final strike for the Twins. Couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Polanco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Right side hit hard. Cano gets to it. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. David Phelps claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz records the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is David Phelps. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Matt Healey. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Our paid attendance at Target Field this afternoon, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains of the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station beyond right field.